YouTube is happening. It is Tuesday, August 5th, and now we're going to talk about the WNBA. We have 5 games on the slate today. We have 1 game for tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and cover that one too, if I have odds. If I have them, we got to see. So let's go ahead and break these down. We got spreadsheet, props, all the good stuff. Let's do a recap of the last video, which was on Sunday. We took these. I only took 2 plays because the last 3, just nothing lined up nicely. Sabrina, I had 47 PR. That was a crush, absolute dominance. Citron only hit 1-3 though. Yeah, 1-1. We keep doing that. So overall, I mean, I paired that with that. I went to Prize Picks and did that. Were given the Asia half-point thing. Yeah, I paired it with that one alone, and that was a nice little hit. So overall, we'll take it. If you want the plays typed out for every single sport I do, or access to yield spreadsheets and do your own research for every sport, check out the HQ. Simple as that. So enough of that. We have our games. Let's stop wasting time to the first one. Let's ride. All right. I don't know why I said let's ride. It's channeling my inner Russell Wilson with some Bronco country. Let's ride. So NFL's on the mind right now because we have games all weekend. So beautiful preseason, whatever. But we have basketball to talk about here. New York, 11.5-point favorites, 175.5 is our total. Let's go over here to the spreadsheet, take a look at our numbers. I see poor defense all around for Dallas. That's all I'm seeing is bad defense. Giving up 90 points a game. New York, the main thing I'm seeing is inside scoring. They're 56% inside the arc in the last 5 games is really damn good. 3v12, that's all I gotta see. And I see 10-11 on rebounds. Now we go over to the injuries for these 2 teams. We have to notice these things. New York is still missing their bigs, and Sabrina's going to do a lot of work, probably going to get some rebounds in there, other people as well, but she's going to be the primary target for scoring, I would assume, again. So, and we come up to Dallas, they are, you're questionable. So let's go over to the outlier, link in the pinned comment, click it, sign up, get your week for free. We're just going to go ahead and just straight up open up Sabrina. We're going to look up, let's do overs first, that way they're sorted nicely. It's just Sabrina. She's carrying the team right now. So, yeah, 11 rebounds, 36 points. You can't stop that. She is crushing. The last 10. You can see it's an upward trajectory. That's what we want. Dallas has poor defense from both 2 and 3. They get their 11th in rebounds. She's getting rebounds. I got to take this line. It's 112. It's 28. I would be silly not to take this one. So this is the play I'm going to take in this game. Let me type some of this. So IONESCU. I can never spell that name right. Over 28.5 PR. That is a play I will be taking 100%. But we also need to look. We'll do PRA. I'll show that too. Just because. Same thing. Doesn't get many assists. I wouldn't mess with assists right now because she's just too busy scoring. So usually she can get more. You see 9, 9, 9, 8, 6. But lately 5, 4, 5, 4. Been focusing more on scoring and rebounding, which is what we want. So we're going to go PR 28.5. Now let's go ahead and swap back to the unders to see if there's anything underwise you might want to take. I'm not going to go into these. I already have my play, but there's your plays right there. Jones, Sabrina does not hit many threes apparently, which is fine. I don't care about that because she's going to drive. She's going to get there. She's going to score. That's what I want. Inside the arc scoring. Perfect. Sabrina, 28.5 PR. Next. All right, game 2 on the slate is going to be Washington and Chicago. And, oof. It was a rough one. I'm telling you, it's a real one. Currently, we got Washington 7.5, 157.5 is our total. We go to the spreadsheet, we load it up, and oh my God, Chicago, what are you doing? I mean, you have only a few 13s, but it happens to be offense, defensive ratings. That ain't good. 29% shooting from 3, 36, 4th in defense. Now, Washington, it ain't much better. Let me tell you, they're decent from inside. They're 48, 49%. 10 from 3. Points in the paint, sure. Offense 11. This is under maybe? An underplay. What's our total looking like? 157.5. This is coming out to 149 to 169. Huh. And we got our total right in the middle of the range, not where I want to be, if I'm being honest. Let's go look at them props. I should do injuries first to see why it's so bad. Obviously, Chicago's missing a bunch of players. You can see that. Probable for today, questionable for today. So you're probably going to play. You're questionable. Reese won't be back till at least Thursday. Atkins is questionable, and then you're out for a while. So Washington, let's see, August 8th. Temporary suspended contract on Friday in July, but it's supposed to return this week. Weird. Okay. Anyway, let's go to props. Let's go look. Because so far, I don't know if I mean, if I had to pick, I'm taking Washington 7.5. If you're forcing me to pick, I'm taking that. Because if you didn't see Chicago, they're having an 8-game losing streak, and they're losing their games by 20 points a game on average in the last 5 games. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. So Let's change this over to Mystic Sky and see what we have. For the unders, we have Sykes. That's all we have. So we'll open Sykes PRA, and then we'll go and swap to the overs and see what we have. Nothing. Not a damn thing in here for us. So let's go Sykes. How bad are you? Well, 15-5 on a 20.5, but you're going to get Chicago. Their defense is so bad. You could do this. So if anything, if I'm taking something, which I kind of, the more I think about it, the more I'm inclined to take Washington, but their offense is also not good. Let's be smart. Let's be smart here. Sometimes best plays no play. No, yeah, pass. This is, I don't want nothing to do with this garbage. Sorry. Statistically, they're not good. Injuries galore. Can't mess with it. Let's move on to a better game next. All right, game 3 is going to be Indiana and Los Angeles. Currently, come on down here. It is Indiana 2.5-point favorite on the road. 178.5 is our total. Spreadsheet loaded up. A lot of green yellows, but you want. Only bad thing is Los Angeles defense is atrocious. They're giving up 93 points in the last 5 games on average, yet they're number one. What? And then Indiana's back to having that nasty 3-point defense. Remember when the start of the season they were 25%? Then they got to the point for a while they were in the 30s. Well, now they're back down to 25 because they are shutting it down and they're making their threes. So, is Indiana a 5-game win streak? Really? Who are the 5 teams they played? I need to see this. I think I saw this on Twitter. So they beat the Storm, the Wings, Mercury, Sky, and Aces. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. And then they lost back to Liberty. So, okay. Let's go to the injuries. See just the time. We want to see who's in and out in this one. So let's pop over here. Based on this, I got to take Indiana. We can't trust Los Angeles in that 13th ranked defense at 93 points. Not against Indiana on a 5-game streak. Indiana, Clark's obviously out till next week. Supposedly, we don't know when she's coming back because there's no timetable for return. So, and Los Angeles does not have any injuries. Okay, let's go to props, see what we got. Change it over to the Fever Sparks. And we have it set to the overs, and we have Hamby and Plum mainly. So let's go. Let's just grab both of them right there, and then PRAs and see which ones they're kind of good at and what not good at. Hamby, PRA is actually looking good. 32 on a 27, good stuff. This should be a higher scoring game. Both teams are top 4 in offense, if you didn't notice. They're combining for what? Let's look at this. 184. What's our total? 178. Damn. Yeah, that's a high total. I don't know about that. I might have to, this might be good. 32. You don't get assists. You're mainly points rebounds. So let's just go ahead and look at points rebounds. 30 on a 25, a 24.5. Yeah, that's a 6 differential. That's really good. Let's go ahead and look at Plum. 32 on a 26. What are you good at? Not really. Yeah, you get some rebounds. You're more points assists, though. Let's look at points assists. 28. Now, if I'm taking somebody, it's going to be Hamby because that is looking, yeah, that's really good. We could take that. Let's look anybody on the underside just to make sure we tag everything. That's baseball. What am I doing? I was like, what? Evaldi. Oh, I got too many tabs open. Under, thank you. And then we got Boston 20. I'm not taking Boston under. Brink under? Really? Let's look at these two. That feels wrong. I don't know. Boston points assists under 18 on a 20. That's too close. You can see it's too close. I don't want to mess with that. And then Brink. Yeah. Obviously didn't play much. Only had 2 games. We need to look at this season. Only 2 games. Let's go 2025. She has 9 and 11. She hasn't played many minutes. 13 and 11. So not much at all. So let's give her a few more games to get into the swing of the season. If I'm taking anything, I think I just want to take Hamby. But then again, I kind of want to take Indiana too. So can I double dip? I think I might do that. So let me do that. Let me just, I kind of like both. I like Indiana. I like Hamby to like keep it close, but I like Indiana to win overall. So I think I'm going to do both plays. I can do that, right? Nothing wrong with that. So let's go Indiana minus 2.5 on the road, just because we got to fade this LA defense. We just got to. We got to do it. I can't help it. So, but I'm also going to take LA player in Hamby, so Hamby over 24.5 PR. I think she can get that. So I'll take that because she doesn't really, let's see. Yeah, she doesn't rely on threes. That's what Indiana's shutting down. So, but they're actually giving up 50%. They're saying they're tied at 50% on 2. So yeah, we'll take Hamby and Indiana next. Game 4 is going to be Connecticut and Phoenix. Connecticut, nope, is a 15.5-point dog on the road at Phoenix. 168.5 their total. Spreadsheet loaded up. I mean, they're 3-7 last 10 on a 5-22 season. They got a couple wins in there. I would have never expected. I can't, but yeah. Phoenix 13th and 3 at 20. How do you only hit 26.5% of your threes? That's crazy. third in defense for Connecticut, though. Good stuff. But you can't stop a 2. So you can stop 3s, you can't stop 2s. You stop all the 2s, but you can't make a 3. So, I mean, 15 is a big ass spread. That's a big spread. You see the last 5, they're actually winning. They're winning more than, they're scoring more than they're giving up in the last 5 is what I'm trying to say. And they're about the same too. So what about an over? Or 168, this comes out to a 168, of course, and that comes out to a 169. We have a 1-point window, and it's in the window, literally at 168.5. That doesn't help us at all. Let's go look at the actual props then. Let's see if we have, nope, sorry, injuries. I keep forgetting these damn injuries. Yeah, let's go Connecticut. You on here at all? No, you are not. Phoenix, are you on here at all? No, neither team has injuries. All right, cool with me. Work with that. So let's go with overs first. So we have the overs, and then we have some overs. Nice. Wrong game, damn it. Suns Mercury, there we go. We have 1 over. It's Hartley to hit 2 threes. All right, let's see. Does it make any sense? What's your line? You're at 2.2 over a 1.5. You play for Connecticut. Phoenix is 9th in 3-point defense. Not loving that. So let's go look at some unders, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, we got a bunch of unders. All right, so we got Sabali. Let's go PRA so we can see what she's good and bad at. 100% on last 5 games. Damn. Mabry, we can look at that one too. And then you for, we never take over under 1.5 threes, but I'll still show it. Why not? So that's going to be a no. This, no, I'll never take under 1.5. You 18.8 on a 20.5. You just popped off for 36. I can't do that. You literally popped off. Well, damn near triple double. No, I don't care. No. You PRA under at home against Connecticut, who is 4th in defense right now. I kind of like this, to be honest. To keep it real, I mean, the defense for Connecticut is actually really good from 3 overall. From 2 point, no, and she's a 4. Damn, they're giving up 56% shooting from 2, and that's what she's points, rebounds, assists, 24. That's why it's high for a reason. They know they give up points too. Damn, they're on point today. They are on point today. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I don't have anything to play in here. Let's be smart. I don't want to mess with this game. We shouldn't be betting on bad teams, and I'm not going to start now, so we're going to pass next. Okay, moving on to the last game is going to be Minnesota and Seattle. The last game for today. We will cover the one for tomorrow as well. Seattle, slight favorite, 2.5 at home, 156.5 is our total. Spreadsheet. That's a lot of green. That's a lot of ones. Oh my God. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Gee, okay. 1v2 on defense. So that comes out to a total of 156. That's our total is 156. And then offensively, 99 of 1. So our range is 156 to 186. That's a 30-point range. Our total is at the slap bottom of the range. I'm taking the over. I have a 30-point cushion in there. Literally, if they do anything over what they allow, we're good. Number 1 shooting, number 6. Yeah, you can see how great these teams are playing offensively right now and defensively. Over 156 to play. I'm just going to type that on. I'm taking that 100%. 156.5. The defenses are that good. Show me. I want to see it. Injuries. Let's look. Minnesota. Do you have anybody out? Yes. Carter expected to come back in 2 weeks. And then we have Seattle with Kalu, who's been out for a while. So nothing new. Props. Let's see what we have cooking out here. Change this to Lynx and Storm, and we can see unders. We'll do the others first. Why not? We're already here. We got you and you, and then yeah. So let's look. Not bad. 13 on an 18. That's a 5-point window. Both teams are top 5, but you're a forward. How many threes you make? Not many. You're more points, rebounds, PRA. Maybe Williams. You popped off. I think I like the over better than these two. Let's get rid of these two. Change it to the over. Anybody popping off? There's a few. Diggins and Gabby. Look at Gabby doing over 2, and McBride from 3. Okay. Diggins, 25 on a 22 is only a 3-point. This 13's bringing it down heavily. Let's go over here to Gabby. Same situation as Washington game. Didn't do much. 15-4 on a 650. You can see even then we're really close. So that's a no for sure. And then McBride, 8 and 5, 13 threes in the last 2 games. How many are you shooting? 19 threes, you made 13 of them. 13 for 19 from 3. Damn. What is Seattle's 3-point defense? Second. Yeah, not taking that. I think I'm just going to take the over. We're going to keep it real simple. We're going to trust all this green we see. We're going to take that over 156 thanks to the range and move on to tomorrow's game. All right, moving on to tomorrow's game, we have Vegas and Golden State. Currently, we got Vegas 6.5 on the road with a 159. We come over here and we see our numbers. Offense, both are struggling from two. Three-pointer, those different. 4v10, 12v12, 6v6. Those cancel out. That's a lean. Vegas hitting threes might be our option. Defensive rating for both teams are not good. It's all over the place. Who knows what's going to happen? Let's go to the check out the injuries. Golden State and Vegas. Who do we have? Vegas, you are supposed to come back September 4th, and Golden State, a couple. You've been ruled out, but you're supposed to come back tomorrow. We'll see if you do come back or not. And Thornton has surgery, so she's done. So props. Let's see what we got. Change it over to this game. We do have props. Very nice. Over, all we have is Jackie Young to hit 2 threes. We'll take a look at it. And then we'll swap to the under as well. And we have a few, and it's just Asia. Asia does not, I swear, I don't get it. Like, sometimes you can do this every game if you want to. I don't know why. It just annoys me so much. Jackie threes, 2.4 and a 1.5. You're on the road. Golden State is 10th in 3-point defense. I might take this. This ain't bad. 2.4. How many threes are you shooting? 7, 7, 6, 2, 4, 0 for 2 versus Minnesota. That's concerning. You went 3 for 6. You're hitting 46% of your threes in the past 5 games too, which is actually very nice. Ooh. I don't. Yeah, let's take it. I mean, how many? Yeah, let's do it. So this is going to be Young over 1.5 threes. Just hit me 2. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to hit 5 or 6. Just 2. That's all I need. Thank you very much. So that's it. We're done. So let's go back to the schedule. That's the injuries schedule. There we go. So there's going to be 3 games on Thursday, 3 on Friday, a couple Saturday, then Sunday. So I will do a video on Thursday just for the 3 games here, and I'll do a separate video on Friday for these 3. So I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. Let me know if I overlooked something, injuries, people coming back from injury, whatever. You know I ain't perfect. I make mistakes. Let me know. And drop a comment, drop a like, drop a subscribe. Check out the HQ, check out Outlier, and I'll see you I'll see you Thursday for some more WNBA. Peace.